Taine, welcome to Brisbane. It's only been a week or so. What are your first impressions of the city and the Brisbane Bullets been?
Yeah, no, I've loved it so far. Obviously, been here for 5 or 6 days now. Been awesome to meet everyone, and see the facility and just kind of settle in a little. Yeah.
And how quick has that turnaround been from finishing at Virginia as well? We saw pictures on Instagram of you graduating not too long ago. So how much time have you been able to spend back home with family before coming back over?
Yeah, graduated in May and then kind of did the pre-draft process in LA with my agency, which was awesome, cool experience, and then was able to go home for a week and then now here in Brisbane. So it's been a nice transition, out of college, and just really excited to start as a professional.
And you've got a slight difference from some of our other new guys, that there's a little bit of familiarity with you in the Tohi and Tyrell, obviously New Zealand Kiwi guys. Does that give you a bit of as well, confidence that there's guys that you know on the team?
Yeah, no, I was really excited, through the process. Tohi and me went to the same high school. Obviously, he was a little older, so when I was going through the process of the recruitment, it was nice to be able to reach out to him, and obviously he could share his experience and vouch for Brisbane, which was really awesome.
Are you able to say any more on that? What were the discussions between you like? What were his words on Brisbane that persuaded you over?
Yeah, no, just on a whole, obviously he shared that he loves it here, obviously, and just how well the staff looked after him. He was just speaking to his experiences, how he kind of saw me fitting in. So yeah, that was awesome.
And what can we expect from you as a player or person? What do you feel like you bring to the Bullets on and off the court?
Yeah, I think just a competitor first and foremost. I think one thing I love to do is win. I work really hard on my game to try and be as ready as I can. I think I'm going to be someone who's going to be able to space the floor offensively. And really just team first. Try and win for our team, defensively and offensively.
And you're someone that's got a little bit of exposure to NBL, having spent a year or two with the Breakers. Having had that period of time and the time at college in America, can you see how the two translate, and do you feel like college players are well equipped to take to the NBL?
Yeah, obviously my last year of high school, I was a development player with the Breakers, which was a great experience prepping me for college. And then now in return, I think college has really prepared me well. I've kind of had 4 years to develop over there at Virginia, and just really excited to kind of see where I'm at, see my growth, coming back and now playing for Brisbane.
And we asked you a question a little while ago, what's your favourite game that you're looking forward to? And I think that first one was probably the one that you came back with away at the Breakers. Is there a few familiar faces on that team that you'll be coming up against?
Yeah, I think, more so than the Breakers themselves, I think just being able to play in front of my family, being in America, I haven't really been able to play in front of them too many times over the past 4 years. So, yeah, just to have them there. Obviously my grandparents haven't seen me playing, 5 or 6 years. So I'm sure it'll be a special night just being able to play in front of them.
And how much are you looking forward to the season getting going? I think we're a couple of weeks away from pre-season and then 10 or so weeks away from the season in earnest. So how excited are you for that?
I'm really excited. I think that this past few weeks just been awesome to kind of, see myself as a professional athlete now. I'm really just trying to stay in the moment in terms of taking it all in and just taking it day by day, trying to get better, and really excited for the season.